Education for service. This century-old motto has shaped our legacy, steadily leading the University of Central Missouri in its mission of transforming students into lifelong learners dedicated to serving their communities.
What the world wants most and needs is the right kind of service. Your service should consist in developing the mind and shaping character. You will go out from this college to make lives. Is it not the noblest work possible? President E. L. Hendricks.
One of the oldest universities in the state, UCM opened its doors as the State Normal School No. 2 in 1871. As the need for a more educated citizenry became evident, the university was founded to help influence the educational progress of the state by producing qualified teachers.
Most of us leave the Warrensburg Normal to return no more, but we take away with us memories of well-spent hours. And no matter where we go, we hope to hear the voice of students grow stronger each year until the people of the state shall realize that there is in Warrensburg a mighty factor in the educational world. Class of 1905.
CMSU was a catalyst for a lot of things in my life. Education opens doors. I know it did for me. Professors make you think, and that leads you to believe. Reverend Price Ellis.
Like our name, many things have inevitably changed over the past 150 years. Although it began with only 30 students its first year, UCM is now home to approximately 10,000 students who represent nearly every state and 50 countries. We're consistently recognized as a top university by U.S. News and World Report and the Princeton Review, and our campus that once began in a single rented building has grown to include locations in Warrensburg, Lee Summit, and online. However, consistency remains in our unrivaled pursuit of providing students with valuable degrees and the hands-on experience needed for long-term success.
The most exciting part, perhaps, is not so much what we've accomplished, but how we have accomplished it. One person's view of the university does not, cannot, reflect perfect vision for the institution, nor can it do much toward providing the necessary energy and momentum required to meet the challenge of excellence. Only an integrated, unified effort can do that. Working together, our collective vision will produce clear, distinct, and truly focused goals, and our collective efforts will enable Central Missouri State to reach its full potential as a university. President Ed Elliott.
The bright minds that walked these historic halls in 1871 left indelible footprints that paved the way for future generations. From the very first graduating class to all those who have followed throughout its 150 years, UCM has remained a place where each student is valued, a place where opportunities are limitless and greatness is achieved, a place from which thousands go forth into the world as educated citizens and take with them lasting memories and the sense of pride that comes with a meaningful degree.
The curtain falls upon the old normal scenes, but another and more glorious scene lies before us. The morning of our life activity is breaking, and before us stretches far into the distance, widely diverging paths. The friendships formed here are tender and lasting, and we will ever remain constant and true to our dear alma mater, senior class of 1913.
And while it's imperative that we draw from the strength of our humble beginnings as we embark on the century ahead, it is equally important to remember that our future is driven by innovation, transformation, and a shared vision of hard work and continuous improvement. This is just the beginning.
We cannot be content with who we are today. Today is simply the culmination of who we have been. Instead, we must look into the future and consider who we will be, because tomorrow's successes can be only if we carefully plan for them.
Education for service. This century-old motto has shaped our legacy, steadily leading the University of Central Missouri in its mission of transforming students into lifelong learners dedicated to serving their communities.
What the world wants most and needs is the right kind of service. Your service should consist in developing the mind and shaping character. You will go out from this college to make lives. Is it not the noblest work possible? President E.L. Hendricks.
One of the oldest universities in the state, UCM opened its doors as the State Normal School No. 2 in 1871. As the need for a more educated citizenry became evident, the university was founded to help influence the educational progress of the state by producing qualified teachers.
Most of us leave the Warrensburg Normal to return no more, but we take away with us memories of well-spent hours. And no matter where we go, we hope to hear the voice of students grow stronger each year until the people of the state shall realize that there is in Warrensburg a mighty factor in the educational world. Class of 1905.
CMSU was a catalyst for a lot of things in my life. Education opens doors. I know it did for me. Professors make you think, and that leads you to believe. Reverend Price Ellis.
Like our name, many things have inevitably changed over the past 150 years. Although it began with only 30 students its first year, UCM is now home to approximately 10,000 students who represent nearly every state and 50 countries. We're consistently recognized as a top university by U.S. News and World Report and the Princeton Review, and our campus that once began in a single rented building has grown to include locations in Warrensburg, Lee Summit, and online. However, consistency remains in our unrivaled pursuit of providing students with valuable degrees and the hands-on experience needed for long-term success.
The most exciting part, perhaps, is not so much what we've accomplished, but how we have accomplished it. One person's view of the university does not, cannot, reflect perfect vision for the institution, nor can it do much toward providing the necessary energy and momentum required to meet the challenge of excellence. Only an integrated, unified effort can do that. Working together, our collective vision will produce clear, distinct, and truly focused goals, and our collective efforts will enable Central Missouri State to reach its full potential as a university. President Ed Elliott.
The bright minds that walked these historic halls in 1871 left indelible footprints that paved the way for future generations. From the very first graduating class to all those who have followed throughout its 150 years, UCM has remained a place where each student is valued, a place where opportunities are limitless and greatness is achieved, a place from which thousands go forth into the world as educated citizens and take with them lasting memories and the sense of pride that comes with a meaningful degree.
The curtain falls upon the old normal scenes, but another and more glorious scene lies before us. The morning of our life activity is breaking, and before us stretches far into the distance, widely diverging paths. The friendships formed here are tender and lasting, and we will ever remain constant and true to our dear alma mater, senior class of 1913.
And while it's imperative that we draw from the strength of our humble beginnings as we embark on the century ahead, it is equally important to remember that our future is driven by innovation, transformation, and a shared vision of hard work and continuous improvement. This is just the beginning.
We cannot be content with who we are today, for today is simply the culmination of who we have been. Instead, we must look into the future and consider who we will be, because tomorrow's successes can be only if we carefully plan for them.
Good afternoon. We ask for the health and safety of everyone that your masks remain on throughout the ceremony and until you exit the building. Thank you for your cooperation. The University of Central Missouri's Spring 2021 undergraduate commencement exercises are about to begin. Please stand. This afternoon, we welcome all individuals who are receiving degrees from the University of Central Missouri's Harmon College of Business and Professional Studies, School of Public Services, and School of Human Services. We also welcome University of Central Missouri faculty here with us this afternoon. And now, we welcome the platform party. The Spring 2021 undergraduate commencement ceremony for the Harmon College of Business and Professional Studies, School of Public Services, and School of Human Services is now in order. Please be seated. Members of the graduating class, Board of Governors, faculty, staff, students, family, alumni, and friends. My name is Dr. Shari Bax, Master of Ceremonies for the Spring 2021 undergraduate commencement and Vice President for Student Experience and Engagement. It's always a pleasure to have family and friends of UCM students visiting our campus. Welcoming you here for this afternoon's event is especially meaningful as we honor our graduates and celebrate their achievements. Commencement also provides an opportunity to recognize Central Missouri's outstanding faculty and staff, who are dedicated to providing the highest quality education and to making a positive difference in the lives of our students. Would the representatives of the faculty please rise? Please join me in saluting our faculty with a round of applause. We would like to also thank Dr. Anthony Purcell and members of the UCM Wind Ensemble and Dr. Adams Roost and the UCM's Concert Choir for their virtual musical performances this afternoon. Thanks also to Nexus Interpreting, who is serving as our sign language interpreter for this afternoon, and to our name reader, Dr. Jay Steinkruger. Lastly, a special thanks to members of the Commencement Committee who spent many long hours planning this day, and to the many others that have helped to organize and plan this commencement. It is now my pleasure to introduce the members of the platform party. Please hold your applause until all have been introduced. With us this afternoon are two members of the University of Central Missouri Board of Governors. Please stand as I call your name. Board President Stephen Abney of Warrensburg, Governor Mary Danduran of Warrensburg. With us also are University President Roger Best, Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs Phil Bridgman, Dean of the Harmon College of Business and Professional Studies Jose Mercado, Vice President for University Advancement and Executive Director of the Alumni Foundation Courtney Goddard, Faculty Senate President and Mace Bearer James Locke, 2021 Byler Distinguished Faculty Award recipient Dr. Fran Reddington, and 2021 Charno Award recipient Olivia Waddell. Please welcome them. Governor Abney, would you please bring greetings from the Board of Governors?
Good afternoon. Thanks for joining us today. We appreciate you being here. On behalf of the University of Central Missouri Board of Governors, it is my great honor to welcome you to the Spring 21 Commencement exercises. This is an extraordinary day. It's exceptional because of the significant milestone that each of you have achieved by completing your UCM degree. We know what a tremendous commitment of time and financial resources you have made to reach your educational goals. But we also understand you did not make this journey alone. We're grateful for the encouragement and support you have received from your family and friends through many weeks, months, and years of hard work. So as we honor you as graduates, we also celebrate these important individuals in your life who have contributed to your success. Your graduation today puts you in a unique position as members of the 150-year class. On May 10th, 1871, UCM officially opened its doors to students as the state normal school for the second normal district. Since then, we have had a long tradition of helping students realize their career goals. We are proud of our faculty, our staff, who throughout history have shown their resilience and persevered to keep higher education moving forward at this university. We owe a debt of gratitude for this commitment and dedication of our UCM community members who continually look for ways to turn obstacles into opportunities for students in order to make a higher education thrive on this campus. This has been especially true this year of pandemic, as we deeply appreciate all the efforts that were made possible to celebrate your graduation. As you leave UCM today, we have confidence that you are benefiting from life's lessons you have gained from engaging with faculty and staff members who cared about your growth and success. May the learning that you have experienced here at UCM provide you with the tools you need to fulfill your lifelong career goals. May it provide you with a sense of purpose and perspective, the realization that you can make a difference, and the courage to try. Never wants to mince words, Lee Iacocca, a longtime American automobile executive, once offered some blunt but good advice for graduates. As he put it, apply yourself. Get all the education you can get, but then, by God, do something. Don't just stand there and make it happen. We know that as UCM graduates, you have the knowledge, skills, and aptitude to do exactly what the statement proposes. Work hard, have confidence in yourself, and remember, however you define it through your dreams and ambitions, now is your time to make it happen. Thank you and congratulations.
Thank you, Governor Abney. It is now my pleasure to invite the University of Central Missouri's Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs, Philip Bridgman, to come forward for special presentations.
Good afternoon. Today we continue a tradition begun in 1982, the recognition of faculty members as the recipients of the Byler Distinguished Faculty Award. The Byler Distinguished Faculty Award has been made possible through the generosity of Dr. and Mrs. William H. Byler, both of whom are now deceased. Dr. Byler, a member of the class of 1927, had a distinguished career as a scientist in the field of luminescent materials. Would our honoree please come forward? A selection committee of faculty peers has recommended the awardee, and on behalf of the university and faculty, it is my pleasure to present to you the recipient of the 2021 Byler Distinguished Faculty Award, Dr. Fran Reddington, professor in the Harmon College of Business Administration's School of Public Services. Dr. Reddington has brought honor to herself and our university. We commend you.
Thank you, Provost Bridgman. Good afternoon to everyone here today. Welcome to the special occasion that brings us all together. First, let me say that receiving this award is such an honor to me, especially as I have come to the end of my academic career. It is so hard to believe that 29 years have gone by since I first came to the University of Central Missouri. So many good memories, fantastic students, great colleagues, and career highlights, a career of days that really matter to me. During those 29 years of days and countless semesters, there is one day that remains among my favorites, one day that I always look forward to, and that is graduation day. That is because graduation day is such a special day, a fantastic day, important to everyone in this room. The space is filled with electricity, excitement, joy, and pride, even with reduced crowds and social distancing. Can't you feel it? It is so important because all of us here play such a major role in graduation day. As UCM administrators, professors, and staff, we proudly watch you go forward with the knowledge and skills you need to make a positive difference. As family and friends, we see you reach yet another shared goal, and we are so proud. And you are students, are almost graduates of UCM. You are on the threshold of so much to come. I know you are ready, eager, proud, and maybe even a tad apprehensive. But always remember, in the words of A.A. Milne, you are braver than you believe, stronger than you seem, and smarter than you think. In other words, you are ready. We, you and I, are at the same place, turning to a new chapter, waiting for what is to come, excited and ready. We will miss the University of Central Missouri, the people we love, the fun we had, the growing and learning we did here. The University of Central Missouri is and will always remain a special place that gave us so much. But now we are turning to new chapters in our book, blank chapters in our book, chapters that we have yet to write. We are eagerly waiting to start writing those new chapters and to start our journey down those new roads. We are ready, we are prepared, we are excited. Today, and on this most special day, let our journeys begin. I wish you Godspeed in your journey, and maybe, just maybe, I will see you somewhere down the road. Congratulations.
Thank you, Dr. Reddington. The presentation of the Charno Award is a long-standing tradition at the University of Central Missouri. This award was established in 1940 by George Charno Sr. in recognition of students who, in the eyes of students and faculty, are the most promising citizens. The selection of the recipients of the Charno Award is made each year by a committee of students and faculty members on the basis of citizenship, scholarship, leadership, and contributions to campus life. As I present one of the recipients of the Charno Award for 2021, I will ask that she come forward. The recipient of the Charno Award for 2021 is Olivia Waddell of Olathe, Kansas, who graduates with a Bachelor of Arts in International Studies and a Bachelor of Science in Social Work.
I want to start by saying thank you to all the guests that are here today. My friends and family have played a huge role in helping me get here, and I'm sure many of you feel the same. So thank you, everyone, for being here. When I look back on the last few years, I'm overwhelmed with gratitude for the opportunities, friendships, and memories that UCM has given me. UCM gave me the opportunity to grow into someone I feel I can be proud of, and that's the thing I hoped for most when choosing a college. I could go on and on about the amazing professors I've been lucky enough to have. They have pushed me, challenged me, and supported me every step of the way. They are people I will continue to look up to as I move into the next chapter. I started college knowing that I wanted to help others, but having no idea how to make that into a career. With service being one of the university's values, I felt confident that this would be a place where I could learn to do that. But the biggest lesson I've learned while here is that service doesn't have to fit into a specific mold or be a structured career. At UCM, I've learned that service can be as small as buying a coffee for the person behind you, or it can be as big as participating in a service trip abroad. As one professor told me during my freshman year, everything you do to help others matters, formal or informal, as part of your career or not. And the last few years have shown me that service is always worth it. From the professors I've watched pour hours into helping us understand materials and encouraging us, to the faculty who dedicate their time to making days like this happen, to the peers I've watched do everything from cleaning up local highways to building houses with Habitat for Humanity. We have all seen the impact of service throughout our time here. I am graduating knowing that service to others is and will continue to be worth it. Not because it's easy or because it's always fun, but because we can walk away from service knowing we did what we could to help, and that is always something to celebrate. I am proud to be graduating from a place that shaped so much of the person I want to be and the values I hold close, and I am proud to be graduating alongside such world-changing people. Thank you, UCM, for the best 4 years, and congratulations, everyone. We finally did it.
Among our baccalaureate students are those who have excelled in their studies and earned the highest respect of the faculty. In your program, under the section entitled Undergraduate Academic Honors, you will find an explanation of the 3 classifications of honors. Those students with honors will be recognized as their names are read and they cross the platform later in the ceremony. At this time, it gives me great pleasure to recognize those students who have achieved a perfect grade point average of 4.0. Students, please stand as your name is called and remain standing until all have been recognized. Audience, please hold your applause until all of the students have been named. Caitlin Marie Holler, Lynn, Missouri, has earned a Bachelor of Social Work degree with a major in social work. Ileana May Miller, Kansas City, Missouri, has earned a Bachelor of Science degree with a major in Child and Family Development. Brett Ryan Schaefer, Chillicothe, Missouri, has earned a Bachelor of Science degree with a major in biology. Please join me in recognizing these outstanding students. Graduates, you have accomplished the goal that you've been working on for several years. It is a new beginning and a new chapter. And on behalf of the faculty, I congratulate you. I would now ask that all of you please stand. President Best, on behalf of the faculty of the University of Central Missouri, it is my privilege to present to you the candidates for the Spring 2021 commencement. These students, as officially listed and notified, have qualified for degrees offered by the university: the Master's in Business Administration, the Bachelor of Science, the Bachelor of Social Work, and the Bachelor of Science in Education. Again, it is my privilege to present these candidates for the conferring of their degrees.
So are you ready for this? Yeah, you ready for this? All right. By virtue of the authority vested in me by the state of Missouri and through the Board of Governors of the University of Central Missouri, I do hereby confer upon each of you the degree for which you have qualified, with all of the rights, privileges, and responsibilities thereto appertaining. So audience members, platform party, help me congratulate our newest alumni. And after all of that hard work, you deserve a seat, so please be seated. It's now my privilege to introduce Ms. Courtney Goddard, who is our Vice President for Advancement and Executive Director of the University of Central Missouri Foundation. And she is coming to greet our newest members of Mule Nation.
Thank you, President Best. I want to start by saying, Olivia, you're going to love Mizzou Law. I'm a Mizzou Law grad, and for those of you who can't see, Olivia has bedazzled Mizzou Law in gold glitter on her graduation cap. Maybe if I had bedazzled Mizzou Law on my tam, I would have remembered it, would have had it on. So congratulations on that. And congratulations to all of you, the class of 2021. This is an amazing accomplishment, earning your degree here at the University of Central Missouri. As President Best said, my name is Courtney Goddard. I am the Vice President of Advancement and Executive Director of the Alumni Foundation, and you are now part of a network of more than 100,000 UCM graduates across the globe. I want to officially welcome you to your Alumni Association, often referred to as Mule Nation. You are now a part of Mule Nation, and this degree that you are going to receive is so much more than just a piece of paper. Also, spoiler alert, you will not receive your degree today. That will come in about 6 weeks in the mail, but you will receive in this red folder a letter from me, from us, from the Alumni Foundation welcoming you. And this degree means so much because when you move forward and you're seeking to make a name for yourself in whatever your chosen field is, law, nursing, whatever you move forward doing, Inevitably, people are going to ask you, right? Every interview you go on, they're going to ask you, what is your experience? And whether or not you have experience. And because you are all graduates of UCM, I know that the answer to that question is already going to be yes. You have already gained real-world experience here at UCM in labs, in recording studios, out on the farm, in classrooms, in the mock trial courtroom. Whatever your setting, what you've learned here and your experiential learning and the relationships you have made and all of those things will prove invaluable to you as you move forward and you have that experience that nobody can ever take away from you. And as you do move forward, I strongly encourage you guys to stay connected. Stay connected to UCM through the Alumni Foundation, through your friends, through your professors. There are so many ways to stay connected and so many ways to give back and pay it forward to make a lasting impact on tomorrow's students and the future UCM students as well. You can do that by volunteering your time. We will always take your money. Believe me, but there are so many other ways to give back and to stay connected. You can help recruit new students. You can become a member or a leader of a Mule Nation chapter in your region. The possibilities really, truly are endless, and the university will always welcome you back, your time, your talent, long before even your treasure. But someday, you may find yourself in a position to give back and actually make charitable contributions back to the very program you majored in. If you're Greek, maybe you give back to your sorority or fraternity. If you are on a sports team, if you're an athlete, giving back to that program, maybe even starting your own scholarship. Those are all opportunities to stay connected and give to that next generation of UCM students. I want to say something to you guys, and I'm going to date myself doing this because I'm pulling this from the movie Rudy, which I think is now almost 30 years old, so probably only the parents and grandparents and aunt and uncles, there she is, know about Rudy. But Rudy is a phenomenal movie that kind of brings some of these concepts together. Higher education is a focal point of the movie. It is set on the Notre Dame campus, but it's about a young man and his determination to succeed. And my favorite quote from that movie, the star of the movie, and it is based on a true story, true events, says, "My whole life, people have been telling me what I can and can't do, who I can and can't be, and I have always listened to them. I believe what they said and stayed in my place, and I don't want to do that anymore." And that's what I think a degree really does for you. A degree means you can do anything you want to do and you can be anybody you want to be. And that is really, really true. It has held true for me my whole life, and I believe it will for you as well. I am so proud to be at this university. I'm so proud to do what I do, and I'm so proud of all of you. You are such an important part of this community, and we will always value your engagement. So congratulations to you, class of 2021.
Kemi Onwehe Gwanella. Mackenzie Lynn Anderson. Priscilla Valeria Avalia. John Beestrom. Bailey E. Bellin. Matthew Justin Berry. Brandon Paul Birkelbach. Bailey Elizabeth Box. Amanda Grace Brendel, cum laude. Cassidy S. Brooks, cum laude. Aliana Brown, cum laude. Michelle Carolyn Brown. Madison M. Callahan. Morgan Shea Canterbury. Corinne Jo Carroll, summa cum laude. Alyssa Ann Carter, cum laude. Dea Zane Clinton. Antoine Collier. Taylor N. Cope. Austin T. Covey, cum laude. Lindy Marie Cox. Olivia L. Waddell, summa cum laude. Kale Conconan. Callie Louise Dyerly, magna cum laude. Peyton Ann Eddy. Adelaide Aisha Elam. Mariah Kara Elmore, summa cum laude. Chantel N. Elmore. Jeffrey Lawrence Flowers. Rachel Alexandria Fox, cum laude. Garrett J. Francis, summa cum laude. Caleb Joseph Frobeater. Laya Gonzalez Call, summa cum laude. Ladracia Lachey Gordon. Natalie Marie Green. Brianna Green. Ariel J. Griffith. Caitlin Marie Holler. Abigail Marie Hammondtree. Bailey Jane Harding, cum laude. Jennifer Lynn Harvey. Morgan Paige Hebensberger. Raven D. Henninger. Stephanie Herbert. Carson Richard Hertzler. Daniel V. Hoffman. Lillian Josephine Holt. Brendan Hundley. Jan Jansky. Marshand L. Jenkins. Zachary Tyler Jenkins. Bailey A. Jennings. Laura Ann Page Jones. Skylar Key. Rebecca Ladd. Paul David Lanigan, cum laude. Lacey Dawn Lesmeister. Anna Ashley Majors, cum laude. Melissa J. Manford. Emily Janelle Mankin, magna cum laude. Vanessa N. Matt. Sarah Margaret Maynard, summa cum laude. Erica J. McLean. Cassidy G. McLaughlin. Michaela Ann McMillan. Callaway Michael McQueenie. Savannah Blake Frisbee. Ileana May Miller, summa cum laude. Brianna Cherie Moore. Brooklyn Julianne Morris. Ryan Lee Morris, summa cum laude. Brooke E. Nail. Jesse Nastasi. Claire Elizabeth Nelson. Lauren Opal Nelson. Destiny Nash. Derek Stephen Nugent, summa cum laude. Okam O. Ochala. Grace Ann O'Toole, cum laude. Ashton Lauren Post. Alexis Lee Pepper, magna cum laude. Sarah Marie Ponder, cum laude. Taylor Lee Porter. Devin Ali E. Puni. Sharon Denise Rayford. Olivia Marie Reichert. John Warren Reynolds, cum laude. Kayron D. Richardson. Chance W. Riddle, cum laude. Haley G. Rudell. Tatum May Ruffalo. Matthew Dylan Ryerson. Benjamin Ross Sanato. Hannah L. Sawyer, summa cum laude. Alina Lucy Schwalm, magna cum laude. Sarah M. Scott. Katie Seifert, magna cum laude. Kimberly G. Seawester, summa cum laude. Brett Ryan Schaefer, summa cum laude. Logan Simmons. Joanna Lynn Smith. Prosperity C. Smith. Danielle Lachey Smithson, magna cum laude. Jacob Wade Spencer. Jessica R. Steckmist. Tiffany Charisse Stewart. Alicia Ann Strauss, cum laude. Krista N. Strickland. Erica Michelle Striegel, cum laude. Cameron Marie Swanson, cum laude. Krista Ann Talley. Catherine Nicole Thomason. Jordan Lynn Todd, cum laude. Tommy Towns. Kate Abigail Truckenbrook. Nathaniel Joseph Valeka. Robert Ruben Varnado. Ashley Renee Wadley. Kimberly Marie Wagner, summa cum laude. Sophia Marie Wilson, cum laude. Miranda Arlene Weiser. Lamaya K. Witherspoon. Samantha Hope Yaley, cum laude. James Michael Zimmerman. Olivia A. Zern, summa cum laude.
Let's give our graduates one more round of applause. Graduates, it's now your turn. We at the university recognize that these students would not have been successful without considerable help along the way, and we want to show our appreciation. Would the parents, grandparents, spouses, children, and other supporters of today's graduates stand and be recognized? You have all played a significant role. Yes, give them a round of applause. Congratulations.
Audience, leading us in the singing of the alma mater is UCM's concert choir. You are invited to follow along with the words on the screen behind me. Please stand. Would the audience please be seated and remain seated throughout the recessional? Guests will be released by sections to promote social distancing. Please remain seated until your section is released. Your graduates will greet you outside the building following the recessional. This concludes the Spring 2021 Undergraduate Commencement Ceremony. Thank you for coming. Okay, guests. Those of you in my south stands, these first three sections, the red section, the black section, the red section, if you would please make your way to this southwest door in this corner. And then those of you in the north side, those of you that are in the upper area, if you would please split into the two exits